Saturday night, everyone. I haven't had a really good day. My lack of nutrition makes my moods very erratic, so I'm having a bit of a bummer time. So I thought I'd try and cheer myself up by just giving you a rundown of how I get ready for my feeds, just in case anyone who gives a shit is curious. I don't know. Thought it might distract me a bit. So here we go. So basically, it's for my feeds. I'm just going to turn the camera around for a second and give you guys a rundown of what I need to set myself up every night and day. I'll turn. Alrighty. So this is my feeding machine. Yes, you will notice there is a pull cue taped to it because the IV pole given to me by the Austin didn't stand up straight, didn't get the right amount of gravity, so we had to MacGyver some duct tape and a pull cue. But that's the pump there. Now, the other ingredients required for me to be fed, this one here, this is a fillable sort of like a feed bag with a tube attached to it. And this is my formula. So this is Isosource 1.5 cal. I have 2 of them at night and 1 during the day at the moment. And the other ingredient we need is a syringe and some water. Alright, so I'm just going to run you through exactly what I do to get ready. Alright, so I'm going to sit you on the window. Apologise for the face. Alright, so okay. So the first thing I have to do is I have to flush out my tube. I do that a couple of times a day, but you have to do it before and after every feed to prevent clogs. Clogs are not fun, as I've experienced in the last couple of days. So you have to do a 50ml flush and before the feed to make sure the tube's all clear. So I put 50 mils in the syringe. Now, what I do for the flush is, this is a spigot. So this is a new piece of hardware. I didn't have this one on my last tube. So what you have to do is you kink the tube to make sure you don't want tube juice on you. You take out the spigot and you grab the syringe. You pop it into the port. You unkink it and you make sure the tube is straight. And you do a sort of stop and start push and pull motion just to make sure there's no blockages. Just through the tube, just water. And there we go, kink the tube again. I've made that mistake many times of not kinking the tube and getting juice on me. There we go, so that's flushed, so that's ready to go. Right, so the second step is preparing the feed bag and setting up the machine. So I'm gonna put you guys over here. Move this one, we don't need that anymore. So get the feed bag ready. So it's a big long tube. Now this is a connector. This connects up to this one here. Hi Janelle. This is just like a IV bag basically. Same thing but fillable rather than I put the formula in rather than saline. So just make sure it's ready to go. Shake these up. So these are like 360 calories each. So my maths is terrible. So 2 of those, 700 calories or something overnight. I don't know, my maths is terrible. If someone can count for me, that'd be great. But what's in here? So you can see the veritable feast of manganese, magnesium, phosphorus, chloride, everything that I'm lacking. There's carbohydrates, sugars, lots of protein, and just a plethora of vitamins. So, hi! Alright, so we're gonna put these there. Apparently they're unflavored. So I've been told that I can drink these if I want to try. but I don't really stomach milky things very well after surgery. I'm sure a lot of you guys are the same. I've been told it's very common. Like, I'm not completely lactose intolerant because I can still tolerate like things like cottage cheese and yogurt, but I like protein drinks and everything like that. I used to be like Optifast was fine. Like, I didn't have a problem before surgery. It just sits wrong and like makes me nauseous now. So I'm not keen on unflavored or flavored milky things, milky beverages anymore. Right, put number 2 in. Seriously, my room's like a box. I've got boxes of medical equipment. I get like 3 cartons of feed delivered every couple of weeks, plus boxes of syringes, IVs. I've like the bags and yes, this it's a very becoming ladies' room. So let's see what it looks like. Really tasty stuff. Hi, Cheryl. Alright, so they're both in there. So you can see on the other side there are measurement markings. So we've got about 500 ml in there. And I'm going to seal it up and just push it down firmly. Or it's not going to work, isn't it? There we go. And put down the tab and lock it in. So feed is in the bag. Alright. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn my friend over here, and you hang this one up as so. Yeah, it gets a bit trickier. I'm just going to turn the camera around again, guys, to give you a bit of an idea of the machine, the rundown of the machine. So what I have to do now, this don't tube, I don't get very much of a leash. But there's a part of it just up here that is very elasticy. That is the bit that's fed through the pump. And so what I have to do is before I turn the machine on, I have to open up. So that's the pump in there. And what I do is I pop this bit in here. And I wrap the elastic part around here and put it, hi guys, put it through there. So just the stretchy part is around the pump. And then we close that one back up. Alright, so we are ready to prime and turn on the machine. That sound is the bane of my existence. That is basically the high-pitched sounds that I hear most mornings. When it goes off in my sleep. Alright, so you can see here, I'm going to clear the settings for the previous feed. Alright, and we're on the home screen. So what I'm doing is priming the pump, and I'm going to auto prime. So basically priming the pump gets rid of any air in the tube, so I'm not just pumping air into my stomach and making myself unwell. So we're going to auto prime and see what it does here. There it goes. Through the pump. Back it out again. All the way down. Oh, you guys are great. Alright, so when you auto prime, it only goes down to a certain point on the tube. So we've still got this bit to go. So I've got to. I'm going to turn it around again. Hi again. Alright, so what I've got to do is I've got to hit hold prime to feed, so it's just like a manual button, and I've got to bring the formula up to just the tip here, not so it goes out the end. So I'm going to do that now. Hold prime to feed. You'll see it come up. Whoop, there we go. Whoop, 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 whoop. There we go, and that's where we stop. So now we've done that, I'm going to turn the camera around again in settings. Alright, so now we've primed the feed, we get done. Now we have to adjust the feed. So adjust the feed, and we want the feed rate, and we enter in 60, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and hit enter. Now we're ready to go. Now is the time that I connect myself up. So Turn that around. Hi again. Alright, so to connect myself up, once again, we always kink the tube. It's like the cardinal rule. Kink the tube unless you want tube juice on you. No one wants tube juice on them. Alright, so kink it, and we take out the adapter for the syringe till we just have the end bit there. That's the double adapter. I don't know what the other adapter's for. It's just I don't know. Anyway, so we get this end piece, and because it's a new tube, it's really hard. It's like not all malleable and worn in like my old tube. We put it in there. It's pretty tight. You want it pretty tight because you roll around in your sleep, and you don't want to just get that off and spray milk everywhere. All right, there we go. So that just sort of hangs there. All right, ta-da! All right, so I'm connected up. I'm part machine now. All right, so what I'm gonna do is click this button here. Run. And that's it. That will drip feed me at 60 mils an hour. And that feed will probably be on there for, oh gosh, probably early in the morning, probably 5, 6, 7 maybe. It's now I've gone up from 50 mil to 60 mil. It does take a bit quicker. So, but then I'll have a couple of a little bit of reprieve, and then I'll be back on for my day feed. I'll just use the morning to have a shower and whatnot when I'm not attached to it. Just enjoy the freedom of not having to drag around a pole. So yeah. So basically, this is basically my standard look for the next couple of hours. I'm going to be sleeping in this jumper because now I'm attached. It's like I don't want to unattach myself. Hey everyone, this is basically how I look most of the time. I like pulling this pole around. I found a way to jerry rig it. If you're like going to like a mate's place and you don't want to take your pole, you can sort of hang this up on a coat, like the feed bag on a coat hanger, and hook it behind a chair and put the machine on the bottom of the chair. You make do. You MacGyver it. You get one life. I'm not gonna try and let an IV pole slow me down. Anyway, so thank you for being my wondrous distraction from my weird and wonderful life, half-life, I don't know what I'm doing at the moment. Hopefully I can make some more weird little videos just showing you guys what I get up to. Not a lot, but I don't know, maybe you're interested. Throw me questions. I love questions. Send me private messages with any questions you want. I love telling stories. Yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed watching me set up my meal for the night. Alright, have a good Saturday, guys. Bye.